Welcome back to Versatile Gundog. Today we're going to take a pup out and expose it to its first bird. Here you see a pup who is just learning what her instincts are trying to tell her. She's pointing, she knows there's something in there, and she's reacting based on her genetics.
She knows it's in there now.
She's confused at the lack of presentation of the bird right away. She doesn't see it run off into the grass. Yet, this is a great exposure for her because she's now learning to use her nose and understand when a bird is there and when it's not. Now, this bird ran off and allowed the pup to continue to track.
Right.
And this pup is really using its nose well. As you can see, the quail is zipping off into the grass. And she is doing a really good job of following that quail as it walks around in this Queen Anne's lace. And eventually, we will see her track far enough that the bird gets nervous enough and tries to return back to the Johnny house.
There you go, kid. There you go. There you go. Good girl, kid.
You'll notice today that I'm not using a check cord. And the reason is that I don't want to impart any kind of pressure or distraction from the natural interaction she has with the bird. As she comes into this bird, she makes a nice point, slightly upwind of this bird, so that tells me that she's hitting the edge of the scent cone and reacting to her pointing instincts. After she finishes the chase, she realizes that she's not going to catch the bird. So she comes back to try to understand what happened. So she's reinvestigating the bird site, and she's discovering the difference between when a bird is there and when it is not. So these are great learning lessons for a young puppy.
Bird's gone. Bird's gone. Bird's gone.
So here you'll see this pup drift off to the right side of the cone, and she lifts her nose up, and it looks like she got a whiff of the quail that's in front of her. And she leans over to the left side of the cone and starts coming back into the center of it. Establishes point, and this one's a nice solid point. She knows exactly where that bird should be, especially after the couple repetitions prior. Here in a second, you'll watch a bee buzz this puppy's brow, and it doesn't faze her. She sees it, there it goes, and she stays focused on that bird scent in front of her. She wants this bird. And I would have to say that this puppy has very good potential as a pointing dog. At this age, 12 weeks old, she's reacting to bird scent quite well. Again, as you notice, I have been letting this puppy chase. It teaches him a few things about interacting with birds, that when birds are in the air, they aren't going to catch them. Again, this pup comes back to investigate the site of the bird, tries to figure out what's happening. Here, this pup is engaging that bird that she just flushed, and she's searching for it. She's doing a nice job of trying to find and locate this bird. Boom. Now she's getting that scent cone and snaps to a point. This is probably one of the best natural scenarios.
Oh, there you go.
She's trying to catch it and doesn't get it.
picking this bird off.
She comes back,
Girl.
finds that bird where it landed, and I'm moving in trying to catch the bird because at this point, this poor quail is tired. So I do a distraction technique here. You can't see it, it's off camera. And I'm able to get the bird in my hand and out of her way so she can't catch it. Otherwise, she's done a nice job. Thanks for watching.